sec and cot. So domain is all about what all inputs I can have for these trigonometric functions, and the range is that thing which is related to the output. So what all outputs I can get from this range. Okay, first let me use this. Okay. Okay, so we have seen what is the domain and range with respect to any given function, and with respect to sine, tan, cos and all the trigonometric functions. Afterwards we have seen a unit circle. We have taken a unit circle, and for all the standard angles we tried to plot the sine function. So sine theta, so on the y-axis we have the sine theta, and on the x-axis we have the degrees, that is the angles. Okay, so for the given standard angles 30, 45, 60, 90 and all, so this was the waveform we were getting for the sine. So similarly we tried for this another cos, tan, and this is what the standard waveform we got for the trigonometric functions. So in this we have taken three important parameters. One is what is the domain for this given function, what is the range, and the last one is the period. Okay, so domain is nothing but the inputs, what all inputs, range is nothing but what all outputs, and period is nothing but it is the time duration after which every wave repeats itself. So this was the time period for our sine, and after every 2 pi this sine wave gets repeated itself. Here same wave repeated itself. Okay, so similarly we have seen for the cos. Now at the end we have seen the graph for the tan. Okay, so let me summarize everything with the help of this simple standard diagrams. So I have taken from the one of the internet sources. That source I have written here, so you can check out that. So now let's summarize the trigonometric ratios, domain, range and period. Okay, so let me write here. So here I have the trigonometric function. What are its domain? Domain means it's a input. Okay, remember. Then range means its output, and at the end we have the period. So the domain is the input, as I had told you. So now let's try to complete this table. So the first trigonometric function we have is the sine of theta. Okay, sine is a trigonometric function, theta is the input. Okay, so this is the for the sine theta. See here, is it visible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this first waveform, the first figure is of the sine waveform, and if you see here, this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. Okay, so this is the point of, see, this is 1 and this is nothing but it's a -1. Okay, so inputs, all inputs I can give you to this sine function. So domain it becomes what, it's a all real numbers I can give you. म्हणजे कुठल्याच पॉइंटला तुम्हाला इनडिफाइनेट फंक्शन भेटत नाही आहे. ॲट ईच अँड एव्हरी इनपुट यू हॅव द व्हॅल्यू, you can give the value for this sine theta. Okay, so what domain I can give you is the entire x axis. Entire x axis I can give you as an input to this sine function. And what is the range you are expecting? Range means the output. So in the sine function, what is the output? It is all about +1 to -1. बघा ना, वेवफॉर्म कुठून स्टार्ट होते? It starts with the -1 and it goes till +1, and after that again it goes from +1 to again from the -1. So what is the range is? It's a -1 to +1. I hope you know the meaning of this square brackets. Is it? Do you know the meaning of square brackets? It means that plus box inside the box -1 to +1 means what? It includes the -1 and all the real numbers in between -1 and +1. Okay, म्हणजे याच्यामध्ये -1 आला, -0.5 आला, ठीक आहे, -0.9 येतो, एनी व्हॅल्यू इन बिटवीन -1 and 1. Okay, so next is what? The period. So what is the period of this? So you see here, it is 3 pi by 2. So after every pi by 2, so after this point again this waveform gets repeated. Sorry, not this point. So after this point your waveform is getting repeated, as we have seen in this figure. See here, after this black color waveform, this waveform gets repeated. That means the period is nothing but the 2 pi for the sine wave. So it's a 2 pi. Now coming back to the cos wave, that is a cos of theta. So this is the figure for your cos theta. Now what all inputs I can give you? Do we have any output which is not defined any somewhere? कुठल्या तरी पॉइंटला नॉट डिफाइंड व्हॅल्यू आहे का कॉस्टची? इफ यू जस्ट ऑब्झर्व दिस फिगर, दिस इज व्हॉट वी हॅव द +1 maximum value and the -1 is the minimum value, and the waveform goes from -1 to +1 and again from +1 to -1. Means all the inputs and the outputs I can give you here. All the inputs I can give. So the domain becomes the R. म्हणजे कुठलीही पण व्हॅल्यू मी एक्स ॲक्सिस वरची देऊ शकतो. देन व्हॉट इज द रेंज? रेंज इज सेम, दॅट इज -1 to +1. इट कॅन गिव्ह मी ऑल व्हॅल्यूज फ्रॉम -1 to +1. अँड व्हॉट इज द period is? Period is again 2 pi. Means after every 2 pi degree, 2 pi radian, it repeats itself. Now let's see the tan theta. Now you will understand the difference between the domain and the range for tan theta. So this is the figure for tan theta. Now if you see, this becomes my x-axis and this becomes my y-axis. Okay. Now at these points, what is the value of tan theta? This means what? It is asymptotically moving to the infinity. See, these are the points. So what we told about these points? These are the infinite points. Not defined, or these are the infinite points. Not defined means you cannot give this input to the tan. This is what we have the input. Okay, hey, inputs. On the x-axis we have the input. So these inputs I cannot give to the tan because output is not defined at that place. Okay, so what you can say here? So for the tan theta, okay, give me what is the minimum and maximum value here for the function tan. What is the minimum and maximum value? Minimum value is -infinity and maximum value is +infinity. Is it okay? Minimum value is +infinity and maximum value is -infinity. Means what? For the output y-axis I can get any value from -infinity to +infinity. -infinity to +infinity. I can get any value for the tan. Okay, but what is the domain? Domain means you cannot give such inputs at which your function is indefined, not defined. मतलब क्या है सर? π/2 मी नाही देऊ शकत, -π/2 नाही देऊ शकत, 3π/2 नाही देऊ शकत, -3π/2 नाही देऊ शकत. का? कारण at these points your function is having not defined value. So what is the domain will be then? Domain काय असेल? Entire x-axis except these points, π/2, 3π/2 and so on. π/2, 3π/2, 5π/2, these are odd multiples of π/2. So odd multiples of π/2 आपण कसे रिप्रेझेंट करतो? It's a 2n plus 1 π/2. Where 2n plus 1, where n is nothing but n is belongs to the integer which is from 0 plus or minus +1 plus or minus -1 and so on. If I take n is equals to 1, what happens? It becomes 3π/2. If I take n is equals to 2, it becomes 2 into 2, 4 plus 1 is 5 π/2. you take any value of n, in this case it becomes the odd multiple of pi by 2. Okay, then what is the period of this, after what duration it is getting repeated. बघा हा वेवफॉर्म दिसतोय मला साईनचा प्युअर वेवफॉर्म, सॉरी कॉस टॅनचा हा माझा प्युअर वेवफॉर्म आहे. टॅनचा हा वेवफॉर्म तुला किती ड्युरेशन नंतर रिपीट होत आहे बघा बरं. म्हणजे हा मायनस पाय बाय टू टू प्लस पाय बाय टू पर्यंत हा वेवफॉर्म आहे. अँड अगेन फ्रॉम पाय बाय टू टू 3 पाय बाय टू इट इज गेटिंग रिपीटेड. देन व्हॉट इज द डिफरन्स बिटवीन दिस टू. पाय बाय टू मायनस मायनस पाय बाय टू बिकम्स प्लस पाय. बरोबर आहे. सो दिस बिकम्स पॉझिटिव्ह पाय. हा ड्यूरेशन किती है, पाई बाय टू इकडे यानी हाँ माइनस पाई बाय टू. सो कितना हो गया, पाई बाय टू माइनस ऑफ माइनस पाई बाय टू बिकम्स प्लस पाई. सो इसका पीरियड हो गया मेरा पॉजिटिव पाई फॉर द tan. नेक्स्ट वी हैव द कोसेक. सो फॉर द कोसेक वी कैन फॉलो द सेम स्ट्रेटजी. सो दिस इज आवर x एक्सिस and this is our y axis. Okay, write down first domain, what all inputs, what all range, what all outputs I can get for the cosec. So for cosec, see here, you are not getting any value. So this is 1. एकदम लक्ष द्या व्यवस्थित. So this point is 1, this point is -1. बरोबर. In the cosec you are not getting these values. You are not getting these values. जो blue color का है, that is the output of cosec. So what I can say in the range is, for the cosec entire y-axis except this much, except +1 to -1 I am not getting. समजतंय का. पूर्णच्या पूर्ण y-axis आहे, बट त्या y-axis मध्ये हे हा region येत नाहीये. Are you getting this? Yes or no? Okay, so for cosec what happens? Cosec theta. So what is the output is? Output is entire y-axis, which is nothing but r, that is any real number, y-axis minus दिस मच रेंज. कारण ह्या रेंजमध्ये कोसेकचा आउटपुटच नाही हो. ह्या बघा ना, इथे कुठं तुम्हाला वेवफॉर्म दिसते का फॉर द कोसेक? नो, आय एम नॉट गेटिंग एनी वेवफॉर्म. सो आर, दॅट इज द एंटायर वाय ॲक्सिस मायनस दिस +1 and -1. So -1 comma +1. Now what is the difference between the square bracket +1 -1 and the round bracket +1 and -1? Can anybody tell me what is the difference between these two, +1 -1 and +1 -1?
सर ब्रॅकेट मध्ये 1 आणि -1 म्हणजे ते दोन्ही नाही का इन्व्हॉल्व आहेत.
Yes.
आणि आपल्या नॉर्मल ब्रॅकेट मध्ये ते इन्व्हॉल्व नाही आहेत.
So in the square brackets, when you say in this range 1 and -1 are included, म्हणजे मी काय सांगू शकतो, फॉर एक्झाम्पल 1.8, 0.6, okay, and so on. We have 0 and so on. We have -0.6, -0.8 and -1. So all these points are there. But when we have these square brackets, the 1 and -1 are not included. म्हणजे कुठले कुठले points include होतील आता? 0.8, 0.6, 0.4 and so on till we have -0.6, -0.8. ह्या सगळ्या पॉईंट्स आपल्याला आहेत, पण 1 आणि -1 नाही आहे ह्या केसमध्ये. ओके, रिमेंबर दॅट. Important. Square brackets means the extremes are included in the range. Round brackets means the extremes are not included in the range. Okay. Then for the cosec, do we have anything which is undefined? Yes. At these points the function is undefined now. At these points the function is undefined means what? I am getting the infinite value. Ata undefined means those points I cannot take as a input points. So at which point you are getting infinite? I am getting at 0, at pi by pi, at 2 pi, minus pi means 2 pi. मतलब for each and every multiple of pi I am getting the function as a undefined. So what will be the range then? Sorry, what will be the domain? So domain is nothing but entire x axis. आता कुठले व्हॅल्यूज नाही द्यायचे तुम्हाला, except at एक्सेप्ट ॲट 0 पाय 2 पाय. आर मधून मी समजा 0, 2 पाय पाय जर मी काढले पाय 2 पाय, then I will be having the complete domain for this cosec. Now this can be written as r minus n pi, where n is nothing but any integer. It can take the value from 0, 1, 2, 3 to the positive infinity and is also the negative infinity. So r minus n pi will becomes the domain for the cosec. Similarly we have for this sec theta. So can you okay, cosec कधी रिपीट होते बघा बरं. सो 0 to पाय नंतर दिस इज गेटिंग रिपीटेड, और 0 to 2 पाय. बघा ही वेवफॉर्म आणि ही वेवफॉर्म, ह्या दोन वेवफॉर्म मिळून कोसेकची एक वेवफॉर्म होती, कोसेकचा एक वेवफॉर्म होते. अँड ऑफकोर्स वी नो दॅट कोसेक इज नथिंग बट द इनवर्स ऑफ साइन. जर साइन आफ्टर एव्हरी 2 पाय इज गेटिंग रिपीटेड, मग कोसेक पण आफ्टर एव्हरी 2 पाय इट विल गेट रिपीटेड. Okay, now next we go for the sec. So this is the sec theta. Now what is the maximum and minimum value you are getting? Maximum value is infinity, but what points you are not getting as output for cosec? Yes, can you tell me what points I am not getting as a output? 1 and -1. See, if you see this range, this y-axis range is not covered in the sec. ही एवढी रेंज मला, एवढा आउटपुट मला कधीच भेटणार नाही सेकमध्ये, बरोबर आहे ना. +1 to -1 I am not getting as output in the cosec. So what range I can write is all the y-axis I am getting output as output except -1 and +1. -1 to +1 मधले हे जे व्हॅल्यूज आहेत ते मला सेकमध्ये कधीच बघायला भेटणार नाही. सो दॅट्स वाय आय राईट r -1 +1. What is the input you can give? Input are those points at which your function is defined. इथे नॉट डिफाइंड आहे, इथे नॉट डिफाइंड आहे. नॉट डिफाइंड मीन्स इथे तो व्हॅल्यू 0 देतोय, सॉरी इन्फायनाइट देतोय. ओके, सो दीज पॉईंट्स आय कॅनॉट गिव्ह ॲज अ इनपुट पॉईंट्स. सो व्हॉट आर दोज पॉईंट्स? Can you give me the domain now? It is the entire r, that is the entire x-axis, which is r real number, minus what points, at what point it is undefined. 3 pi by 2 ला, pi by 2 ला आहे, minus pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 means what? 3 pi by 2 and pi by 2 means what? This is a odd multiple of pi by 2. So it becomes 2n plus 1 pi by 2. See this 2n plus 1, 2n we have already discussed during the sequences and series. Okay, so 2n plus 1 pi by 2 means what? Where n is belongs to the integer, means n can take any value from 0, 1, 2, 3 to positive infinity, 0, 1, 2, 3 to the negative infinity. Okay, sec is the inverse of cos. So that means जर cos जर पिरियड 2 पाय असेल तर secचा पण पिरियड 2 पायच राहायला पाहिजे. Now at the end we have the 6, which is nothing but the cot theta. Now please tell me, now it's your turn, tell me the cot theta ka range and domain. Yes, who will tell me? Nikita J, can you please tell me what is the domain and range for this? See here, domain means is nothing but the input and range is nothing but the output. Okay, so what all outputs you can see here? अशी कुठले तरी पॉईंट ऑन द वाय ॲक्सिस आहे का जी तुम्हाला दिसत नाही आहे वेवफॉर्ममध्ये? जसं आपल्याला सेकमध्ये हा एवढा वेवफॉर्म दिसला आणि एवढ्या रिजनमध्ये मला वेवफॉर्म नाही आहे सेकचा. सो डू वी हॅव एनी सच अ सेगमेंट वेअर आउटपुट इज नॉट डिफाइंड? आय नो दिस इज अ बिट डिफिकल्ट, बट आय हॅव एक्सप्लेन्ड 5 ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशोज. इन द सेम वे वी कॅन राईट फॉर द लास्ट वन, दॅट इज अ कॉट वन. सी जोपर्यंत तुम्ही ट्राय करणार नाही ना, हे मी असे 5 नाही 50 वेळा जरी लिहिले ना तरी तुम्हाला समजणार नाही. यू ट्राय ऑन युअर सेल्फ, लेट इट बी रॉंग, नो प्रॉब्लेम, लेट इट बी रॉंग. प्लीज निकिता जी, प्लीज हेल्प मी. केतकी, फर्स्ट लेट्स डिफाइन फॉर दिस रेंज. सो टेल मी, अशी कुठली व्हॅल्यू आहे का वायची जी मला दिसत नाही वेवफॉर्मवरती? म्हणजे हे सगळे वायच्या व्हॅल्यूज आहेत. अशी कुठली सेगमेंट आहे की जी दिसत नाही आहे मला? जसे इथे हा रेंजमध्ये व्हॅल्यू दिसत नव्हत्या सेकची. सर कॉटची ऑल व्हॅल्यूज आय कॅन सी फ्रॉम दी पॉझिटिव्ह इन्फिनिटी टू नेगेटिव्ह इन्फिनिटी. From positive infinity to negative infinity I can see all the values for cot. So what I will write here, either you write all the real numbers or you can write like this, minus infinity to plus infinity, no problem, both are same. So this becomes the range of the cot theta. Am I audible? Am I audible or not? Please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who is not able to join? Kshitij. Kshitij, have you joined it? Okay. Okay. So output is what? Total R means what? All the real axis. Sorry, all the real values on the y-axis. Now what is the domain? Now tell me at which point the function is not defined. These points are the function is not defined. Not defined मतलब वहाँ पे infinity और not defined values है. Okay. So what inputs you can take? You can give to this function. I can give you all the inputs except these points. ये points मी नाही देऊ शकत कारण इथे या पॉइंटला माझा जो फंक्शन आहे तो अनडिफाइंड आहे. मग आता हे पॉइंट्स कोण आहेत? 0, पाय, 2 पाय, -2 पाय, minus pi. So how you will write that? 0, pi, 2 pi. कसं लिहा? It is the r complete x-axis, that is real number, minus
n pi
n
by
pi.
2.
Exactly. N pi. N pi means what? Where n is ranging from 0 to plus infinity or 0 to minus infinity. Where n is belonging to the integer number. So that's it. This is all about your trigonometric functions, ratio, domain, range and period. So what will be the period for cot? Cot is inverse of tan. मग टॅनचा जर पाय असेल तर कॉटचा पण पायच असायला पाहिजे कारण ते एकमेकांना इन्व्हर्स आहे. इज इट ओके? नॉट ओके? डोंट वरी, यू जस्ट गो थ्रू दिस टेबल, यू विल अंडरस्टँड इट. डू नॉट ट्राय टू मग अप दिस, ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड की बाबा हे सरांनी असं का लिहिलं, आर मायनसच का केलं, मायनस इन्फिनिटी प्लस इन्फिनिटीच का लिहिलं. दिस इज नथिंग बट आर. ओके, minus infinity plus infinity r both are same. Okay, so having discussed this the domain, range for the and period for the trigonometric functions, now it's time to go for the exercise second. Okay, second exercise. So let's jump to the second exercise. Let me take the new page. So let's start this exercise 2. कुठला झाला exercise 2.2 because 2.1 we have already covered, discussed, so it's a 2.2. So let's take the first question. See, don't worry if you have at this stage, if you have not understood the domain, range, don't worry, but by the time you just try to get that. ओके, आत्ता ह्या पॉईंटला जर तुम्हाला ते समजलं नसेल तर काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही आहे, बट इन द कमिंग डेज यू शुड अंडरस्टँड दॅट टेबल बिकॉज इन दी MCQ बेस्ड क्वेश्चन्स the question will be directly like this: what is the domain for the cos, what is the domain for the tan, what is the range for the sec. So these questions you can expect from the MCQ examination pattern. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you. Now let's see the first question of this exercise 2.2. We will be going to solve all the questions from this again. So if 2 sin A is equals to 1 and root 2b is equals to 1 and pi by 2 a less than pi and 3 pi by 2 less than b less than 2 pi, then find the value of tan A plus tan B upon cos A minus cos B. Okay, first write down what they have given. So step number 1 is write down what is the given. In the given we have 2 sin a is equals to 1, 2 sin a is equals to 1, and we have root 2 cos b, it is also equals to 1. बरोबर है. This is what I have the given. Now next point is what? A is lying from 90 to 180. Okay, A is lying from, I will write like this, 90 degree less than A less than 180 degree. Means which quadrant it is?
Second quadrant.
It is in the second quadrant. Very good, second quadrant. Next we have the B which is lying in from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. So 3 pi by 2 मतलब how much? It's a 27. 270 less than B less than 360. Which quadrant you are saying now?
Fourth
It is
quadrant.
in the fourth quadrant. Okay, great. Now we want to find out this value, tan a plus tan b upon cos a minus cos b. तुमच्याकडे हे दिलेलं आहे. So from this now let's try to have the manipulation. So step number 2 is what? From the given information try to get these values, tan a, tan b, cos a, cos b. Try to get these values. Okay, so sin a will be what? From the given information what will be sin a? Sin a is equals to 1 by 2. Is it okay? जर 2 sin a equals to 1 असेल तर sin a equals to 1 by 2 होईल. हा 2 इकडे निघून जाईल आपोआप, which is 1 by 2. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So and you know that very popular identity of the trigonometric, which is a sin square a plus cos square a is equals to 1. So cos square a will be equals to 1 minus sin square a, which is nothing but 1 minus sin a ची value 1 by 2. तो sin square a ची value किती होईल? 1 by 4,
1 by 4.
which is nothing but 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 by 4. This is nothing but the sin square a is equals to 3 by 4. So can you give me sin a ची value किती असेल? Plus or minus root 3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2.
Now tell me what you will take. Either you will take plus or minus. Now that will again decided by this point. So A is lying in the second quadrant, and what is the sign of sin in the second quadrant?
Positive.
It is positive. So I will take directly as a positive root 3 by 2. I cannot take the negative value as A lies in second quadrant. So this is what I get for the sin A, sorry, not sin A, it should be cos A. It is a cos square A, so it becomes cos A. Is it okay? So this becomes the cos A value root 3 by 2. Now from the second point you get the cos B is equals to what? 1 by root 2. So root 2 cos B is equals to 1 implies cos b is equals to 1 by root 2. Use the identity which is nothing but sin square b plus cos square b, it is equals to 1. So sin square b is equals to 1 minus cos square b, which is nothing but 1 minus cos square b is 1 by root 2 असेल तर स्क्वेअर त्याचा झाला 1 by 2, which is nothing but 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 only. So sin b कितना आ गया फिर? What is sin b then? It's still 1 by root 2. कारण sin square b ची वैल्यू किती हो? 1 by 2 है, तो sin b कितना हो गया? 1 by root 2. Okay, so this is what I get the second point, 1 by root 2 sin b. Now you have all the points, required points. Okay, let me write what all the things I am having. So sin a is nothing but 1 by 2, cos a is nothing but root 3 by 2, sin b is nothing but 1 by root 2, and cos b is nothing but 1 by root 2 again. बरोबर आहे? बघा हा पॉइंट दिलेला आहे आणि हा पॉइंट दिलेला आहे, हे दोन आपण काढले. वी हॅव कॅल्क्युलेटेड दिस. वाय? बिकॉज आय रिक्वायर दीज व्हॅल्यूज टू गेट दिस tan a प्लस tan b अपॉन cos a मायनस cos b. कसं बघा इकडे, tan a plus tan b upon cos A minus cos B. Okay, so it is equals to, what is tan A? Tan A is nothing but sin A by cos A, plus tan B is nothing but sin B by cos B, whole divided by cos A minus cos B as it is, which is equals to sin A by cos A कितना हो गया भाई? sin A divided by cos A, how much? 1/2 divided by root 3/2 किती झालं? 1/2 divided by root 3/2 कितना हो गया? 1/√3 हो गया. हाँ, दोन दोन कैंसिल झालं. सो आई विल बी हॅव्हिंग 1/√3 हियर मायनस साइन बी बाय कॉस बी. साइन बी बाय कॉस बी 1/√2 बाय 1/√2 कितना आ गया? 1 होल डिवाइडेड बाय कॉस ए इज हाउ मच? इट्स √3/2 माइनस cos b is how much? It's a 1/√2. Are getting? Yes or no? No? प्लीज रिप्लाई करा भाई, क्या हो गया? What happened? Oh, we missed that something, which is the, okay, if sin square is equals to, if sin square b is equals to 1/2, then sin b becomes plus or minus 1/√2. Yes or no? And sin b is 1/√2 plus or minus 1/√2. Tell me what sign you will take. Because b is lying in which quadrant? B is lying in the fourth quadrant. Then what will be sin b? Either positive or negative?
Negative.
So I will take it as a minus of 1/√2. Okay, so sin b is minus 1/√2. ये minus हो गया. Okay, so this will be minus of 1/√2. So हे minus minus plus होईल. बरोबर का? Because sin b by cos b is what? Minus 1/√2 by cos 1/√2. So minus 1 येईल. So actually it should be नेगेटिव ओनली. बरोबर आहे. cos a by cos b, sorry, cos a is sin a by cos a is 1/2 √3/2 2 to 1/√3 आ गया. और यहाँ पे प्लस वी हैव minus 1 1/√2 by 1/√2 which is minus 1 divided by √3/2 minus of 1/√2. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So cos a is √3/2 त्यांनी दिलेलं आहे का? So cos a √3/2, we got this cos √3/2. बस इसका वैल्यू भी नेगेटिव आएगा ना इन द सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट, बिकॉज वी हैव द cos in the second quadrant and it should be negative. Why we have taken positive here? This should also be negative. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, see, this is what we have the cos a. Cos a is plus or minus √3/2, but a is lying in the second quadrant and cos in the second quadrant is always negative, so it should be minus √3/2. Okay, so we missed that, so it should be minus √3/2. Okay, so this should be minus of 1/√3. Okay, now it seems to be okay. So ये minus √3/2 आएगा ये भी. Okay, so now let's do the cross multiplication. So we have minus 1 minus √3 upon √3 whole divided by, we have minus of √3 into √2 minus of 2 whole divided by 2√3. 2√2. See, if you keep the answer like this, no problem. Okay, तेवढ्यावरच तुम्ही थांबू शकता इथे. Okay, so from this let's, so 2√2 you take directly on in the numerator, so it's a 2√2 minus 1 minus √3, and this √3 will directly go to the denominator, which is √3 into, we have minus √3 minus √2 minus 2. So this is what you get the final answer. ओके. आता इथून तुम्ही पुन्हा सिम्प्लिफाय करू शकता. ह्या दोघांमधून √2 तुम्ही कॉमन काढू शकता. सो √2 कॉमन निघाल्यावरती ह्या √2 सोबत कॅन्सल होईल. सो इफ यू वॉन्ट यू कॅन डू लाईक दॅट. सो 2√2 -1 minus √3 अपॉन √3 इंटू √2 minus √3 minus √2. ह्या 2 मधून √2 बाहेर काढलं तर राहिला √2. ओके. सो दिस √2 कॅन्सल. सो दिस विल बी 2/√3 which is -1 minus √3 upon minus √3 minus √2. So this is what you get the answer is. Okay. Again you can take this minus minus outside. So finally you will get positive 1 plus √3/2, 2/√3, 1 plus √3 and denominator मध्ये √3 plus √2. Okay. This is what the textbook answer is. So no worries, you can stop here. But it is always recommended that you try to simplify the questions as simple as possible. Okay, simplify these things. Is it okay, everyone? Okay.
Sir.
Okay, you please go through this. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Let's give a break for 2 minutes to revise this. लिहून घ्या. If you still not get, please tell me. Okay. Yes, any doubt? No doubt? बोलत का नाहीये? काय झालंय? तुम्ही बोलला नाही तर मला समजणार कसं की तुम्हाला समजलं नाही समजलं? प्लीज.
कळालंय सर.
मग असं होतंय की ते तुम्हाला नाही कळालं तरी मी आय एम अज्युमिंग दॅट जर तुम्ही बोला नाही तर आय एम अज्युमिंग दॅट की सगळ्यांना सगळं समजलंय. मग मी समोर जाईल निघून. असं नाही व्हायला पाहिजे की मी समोर जातो आणि तुम्हाला काही समजत नाही असं. ओके. सो प्लीज मेक शुअर दॅट यू आर अंडरस्टँडिंग ऑल द पॉईंट्स हिअर. ओके. लेट्स टेक द सेकंड पॉईंट्स नाउ. सेकंड क्वेश्चन. See, definitely for this topic you require lot of practice. ऐसा नहीं कि एक ही दिन में हम लोग मास्टर बन जाएंगे इसमें. नहीं, नॉट पॉसिबल. वी रिक्वायर प्रैक्टिस फॉर दिस. नाउ लेट्स टेक sin a is equals to sin a by 3 is equals to sin b by 4 is equals to 1/5 and a b are angles in the second quadrant. Then prove that 4 cos a plus 3 cos b is equals to -5. So step number will be what? Write down the given information always. So what is given is sin a by 3 is equals to 1/5. Can I write directly? And sin b by 4 it is equals to 1/5. Yes or no? So from this can I directly say sin a is equals to हा 3 इकडे जाईल निघून. सो इट विल बी 3/5 and sin b is equals to how much? 4/5. Okay. Now if sin a is this, can you get the cos a? Because see here in the question we want the cos a and cos b values. cos b ची पण व्हॅल्यू नाही आहे आपल्याकडे आणि sin cos a ची पण व्हॅल्यू नाही आहे. But we can solve for that. So step number 2 is what? Use the identity which is the sin square a plus cos square a which is equals to 1. Use this identity and find out the value of cos square a. So cos square a is equals to 1 minus sin square. Okay. So which is equals to 1 minus sin ची value किती आहे? 3/5. So sin square a becomes 9/25. Which is nothing but 25 minus 9/25, which is nothing but 16/25. This becomes my cos square a. So from this cos a will be what? Square root of this, which gives me plus or minus 4/5. Is it okay? Now as your angles a and b are lying in the second quadrant, tell me what will be the sign of cos. In the second quadrant cos क्या रहता है? It's a negative.
Negative.
So I will be having the cos a is equals to minus of 4/5. Is it okay? Minus of 4/5. Now similarly solve for the second one. Sin b hai, then use the same identity cos square a plus sin square a plus cos square a. Instead of a we will write now b because we have the angle b. It is equals to 1. So cos square b, it is equals to 1 minus sin square b, which is equals to 1 minus sin b कितना है, it's a 4/5. So square कितना हो गया, 16/25. So it will be 25 minus 16 upon 25, which is nothing but 9/25. Okay, so this is nothing but the cos square b. So cos b is how much then? Cos b will be plus or minus 3/5. Now tell me what will be the sign of cos in the second quadrant, as b is also lying in the second quadrant. It is still negative. Okay, so having these cos a and cos b, you directly substitute these values in the given information. So what is the given is, it's a 4 cos a plus 3 cos b. Okay, so take the LHS. 4 cos a plus 3 cos b, it is equals to how much? Let's see. 4 cos a plus 3 cos b. 4 cos a plus 3 cos b. Let's solve now. 4 into cos a is how much? It's a minus 4/5. Plus 3 into cos b is how much? It's a minus 3/5. Okay, so this is equals to 4 into minus 4 is minus 16/5. Plus 3 into minus 3 becomes minus 9/5. Denominator same is, so I can add the numerators directly, which is nothing but minus 25/5, which is nothing but minus 5. So which is nothing but my RHS. Is it okay? So LHS becomes the RHS. So in this way you can prove the given equation, that is a 4 cos a plus 3 cos b equals to minus of 5 for this given condition. Sin a by 3 equals to 1/5, cos b by 4 equals to 1/5. Is it okay everyone? Now let's have next question. See, very simple question. Say just we need to have the identities, simple identities. Now let's take the third one. Now can you tell me what will be the approach, how you will approach to this question? Tan a दिलेला है, but what we want is, I want the sin cos sin. From the tan value, how you will get sin and cos? Step number 1 is what? It's write down the given information, which is nothing but tan of theta equals to 1/2. Tan theta is equals to 1/2. Then your task is to find out value of this, but इसका वैल्यू निकालने के लिए I should have sin, cos and sin. Then how you will find out? Do you remember one identity which involves the tan?
1 plus tan square theta is equal to 6.
That's great. Okay, so step number 2 is what? Use the identity for tan, which is nothing but 1 plus tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. Okay, and once you get this sec square theta, what is the inverse of sec? It is the cos. So once I get the sec, I can easily find out the cos. Now let's substitute the values. So 1 plus tan square theta means what? It's 1. It becomes 1/2 ka square. So that becomes 1/4, which is nothing but sec square theta. Okay, so sec square theta कितना गया? It becomes 4 plus 1 is 5/4. Okay, so कुछ बोला है क्या एंगल का उसने कि कौन से क्वाड्रेंट में है? कोई नहीं, कुछ नहीं बोला है. So let's directly we can say that either it is in the first quadrant or it is in the, all student take care, it is in the third quadrant. Okay, so let's consider it is in the first quadrant only. अगर उसने कुछ बताया नहीं तो we'll directly take it is in the first quadrant. Please remember that if they have not mentioned anything about the quadrants, you consider all the angles are in the first quadrant only. Okay, so sec square theta जब 5/4 असेल तर sec theta कितना हो गया? √5/2. Is it okay? कंसिडरिंग द फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम नॉट टेकिंग माइनस ऑफ √5/2. ये हो गया मेरा sec थीटा. इफ दिस इज द sec थीटा, कैन यू गिव मी व्हाट इज द cos थीटा वैल्यू? It is inverse of sec, which becomes 1/sec theta, which becomes 2/√5. Is it okay? Now once you get the cos 2/√5, can you find out the sine? We using the same principle which we have used in the previous questions. इथपर्यंत समजलं का सगळ्यांना?
हो सर.
ओके, सो वंस आई गेट cos, लेट्स फाइंड आउट द साइन स्क्वायर थीटा. सो साइन स्क्वायर थीटा अभी हमको डायरेक्टली पता है कि साइन स्क्वायर थीटा इज नथिंग बट 1 माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा होता है, विच इज नथिंग बट 1 माइनस 2, सॉरी नॉट 2, इट विल बी कॉस स्क्वायर, मतलब कितना हो गया ये 4/5. डायरेक्टली आई विल राइट, सो इट बिकम्स 5 माइनस 4/5 विच इज नथिंग बट 1/5. ये हो गया मेरा साइन स्क्वायर थीटा. सो साइन थीटा कितना आ गया फिर 1/√5. Is it okay? Now I have all the values. I have sin theta and as well as the cos theta. So this is the cos theta. Therefore, cos theta is equals to 2/√5. 2/√5. And sin theta is equals to how much? It's a 1/√5. Now let's use the value and let's find out this. 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta. Let me again copy this. Let's find out the value of this. Okay, so it is equals to 2 into sin theta ची वैल्यू कितना है? It's 1/√5. 1/√5 plus 3 into cos कितना है? 2/√5. So into 2/√5 whole divided by 4 into cos है, so it's a 2/√5 again, plus 3 into sin कितना है? It's a 1/√5. Okay, so 2/√5 डायरेक्टली 2/√5 हो गया ये, प्लस ये कितना हो गया 6/√5 होल डिवाइडेड बाय हाउ मच इट इज 8/√5 प्लस 3/√5. Okay, see, in the numerator denominator are same, so I can add directly 6 plus 2 is 8/√5 divided by, similarly in the denominator we have 8 plus 3 which is 11/√5. So this √5 cancel, so I will getting as the answer as a 8/11. So what is the answer for this question is 8/11. Is it okay? Are you getting this? See, do not try to mug up the things. आत्ता फक्त ह्या क्लासमध्ये ह्या सिच्युएशनला तुम्हाला फक्त नेक्स्ट स्टेप मी कसं करतोय ते तुम्हाला समजतंय का? नेक्स्ट स्टेप मी तेच का करतो हे तुम्हाला समजेल आरामात, वेळ जाऊ दे थोडंसं. बट मी जे काही करतोय ते समजतंय का ते इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. जर समजलं नाही तर मग थोडासा प्रॉब्लेम असेल कुठेतरी. इज इट ओके एव्हरीवन? Such a pin drop silence I am finding in the class. What happened? Okay, let it be. So with this we will stop here and try to get these. So today's homework is what? You complete this table which we have studied about this our day domain and range. ठीक आहे, तो टेबल तुम्ही ॲज इट इज तुमच्या टेक्स्टबुक मध्ये कॉपी करा. Try to get, so you draw the figure also. So let me show you. So today's exercise will be, you draw this table as it is, figure's table as it is लिहायचं आहे with these all points. Okay, positive pi/3 pi/2 हे सगळे पॉइंट्स तुम्हाला लिहायचे for all the trigonometric functions 6, and you complete this table also. After this figure you complete this table. Try to understand the things. जरी नाही समजले तरी डोंट वरी, बट यू हॅव टू कंप्लीट दिस. आफ्टर दॅट फिनिश दीज 3 क्वेश्चंस ॲज इट इज. राइट डाउन दीज क्वेश्चंस इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक. फेयर कर दो एंड प्लीज डू सेंड योर होमवर्क. इज इट ओके? Okay, so with this we will stop here. Thank you.